Most people hate the word budget. When they hear it, they think of restriction, control, rules, and not being able to do anything they want. But let me ask you something. What gives you the freedom to get in your car and drive across town and know that you're going to get there safely? It's not luck, it's rules. Speed limits, stop signs, traffic signals, they aren't there to ruin your fun. They're there to protect you, protect others, so it can be predictable, so you can get to your destination safely. Without them, driving would be chaos. You'd never know if someone was about to blow straight through an intersection, swerve in or out of a lane, crash into you. You'd spend the entire drive stressed out, white-knuckled on your steering wheel, hoping to make it home in one piece. So rules aren't the enemy of freedom. They're the foundation of freedom. Because with these rules, you have confidence to get in your car and go anywhere you want. Have you ever approached a cliff's edge or a lookout with a fence? Most of you would probably approach it with confidence. Some of us are scared of heights. But you let your children run up to it, you see children run up to it, and parents aren't concerned. But if the lookout, the cliff's edge doesn't have a fence, doesn't have a boundary, doesn't have some restriction, you approach it with caution. You grab your children's hands. You see the parents holding their children back because the danger has nothing stopping them, no restriction, no guide, no rules to restrict them from the danger ahead. And here's the truth. That's how budgeting works. Budgeting is exactly the same. Budgeting isn't a prison, it's a plan. It's the very thing that gives you freedom, peace of mind, and the ability to spend your money exactly the way you want and the way that it matters to you without the fear of getting broke or running out of money. Without a budget, your money is chaos. You're constantly stressed, concerned, guessing, constantly wondering, why can I never get ahead? With a plan, with a budget, you have clarity, you have direction and freedom to enjoy your money on purpose for a purpose. So in this video, I'm going to show you 4 things that you need to stop so you can have a budget that actually gives you freedom, not a financial straitjacket. We'll go into these things so you can enjoy what you have and stop feeling like you're in financial chaos. And we're going to start. The first one is stop money disappearing. So that's number one. Number one, stop money disappearing. You need to give every dollar a job. Alright, so let's start with this most important one first. And shift your budgeting so you can give every dollar a job, a purpose, a reason. Most people handle their money like this. They get paid, they pay some bills, they buy some stuff, they grab takeout a few nights a week, and then wonder, where did the money go? Why does it just disappear? It feels like their money just disappears and there's no reason, no rhyme. But the truth is, your money didn't disappear, you just didn't tell it where to go. If you don't give it your dollars a job, they'll always wander off. They'll always get into trouble, just like children. Think of yourself like the CEO of your household, the CEO of your business. Every dollar that comes in is an employee. And if you don't assign it a job, like paying the rent, like funding for your savings, or you're investing, or buying something fun, it's just like your employee wandering around the office, got nothing to do, not knowing what their job is. They'll waste time, cause problems, and you'll wonder why nothing's getting done. Every dollar needs to have a job. It needs to have some meaning, creating a spending plan for your money before you spend it. And that way, when you buy something, you're not feeling guilty or stressed. You already know you planned for it. You set the money aside, and you can enjoy it guilt free. When I started budgeting, I was shocked at how much I was accidentally spending on things that I didn't really matter or didn't really want to on purpose. By giving every dollar a job, I stopped wasting money and started putting it towards things that moved my life in my favour, moved the needle in my favour, moved my life forward. Like paying off debt, like saving for the future, and yes, even treating myself once in a while. Here's the takeaway. When every dollar has a purpose, you stay in control. You can decide what freedom looks like. You can. Not me, not your budget. You set the budget. Because the budget isn't about saying no to everything. It's about saying yes to the right things. Saying yes to things on purpose. Okay, so number two. Stop resenting. I'm not going to fit it. Your money. Build fun into your budget. Here's where most people go wrong when they think about budgeting. They think it's all about restriction. They think their budget means I can't go out, I can't buy coffee, I can't have fun. No wonder why most people quit budgeting within 2 weeks of starting. If your budget feels like punishment, you're probably not going to stick to it. Instead, I want you to build fun into it, your budget, and build it on purpose. What is going to bring you joy? What is going to bring you fulfillment? Yep, I'm actually telling you to plan for fun. Yes, you. Think about it. When I first started managing my own money, I was tempted to be super extreme, cut every enjoyment, never spend a dollar except for things that I had to spend money on. But I learned pretty quick that was a recipe for disaster, for burnout. Instead, I started putting a little bit aside each month for guilt-free fun. I actually have a bank account that's called Live It Up. Fun, whatever you want to call it. And actually assign money to that. For me, that might have been grabbing takeaway with friends or buying something that would go towards my hobbies. Whatever it is. Coffee, friends, outings, movies, plan for it, think about it. And here's why this matters. When fun is a part of your plan, a part of the budget, you don't have to feel guilty about spending money on it. You already have these dollars set aside for a job. It's planned. You've thought about it. And that's what makes budgeting so freeing. You get to enjoy life and your money goals at the same time. So you don't skip out, you don't miss a step. Fun isn't an extra, it's an essential. Because if your budgeting doesn't work with your real life, you won't keep to it. Build fun in, enjoy it, guilt-free, and stay consistent for the long haul. Okay, number three, the third stop. Stop living one bill away from a disaster. Plan for the predictability. One of the biggest reasons people feel stressed out about money is because they treat predictability expenses like emergencies. Let me give you an example. Christmas happens on what day? The 25th of December, correct. Every single year, it doesn't change. Your car registration, usually it's 12 monthly. Usually it happens the same time every year. You can look on your rego and it tells you when it's going to run out. Your birthday happens on the same time every year. Mine's coming up in October, so you guys can send me a birthday present. School fees, insurance, medical insurance. There's a whole bunch of things that are predictable. They're not surprises. You don't go, oh wow, my car's running around a rego this week. No, you've had 12 months. The policy you purchased usually is for 12 months, so you know what's coming up. But if you don't plan for them, if you don't set aside money for them, it'll feel like a surprise. You'll be like, how did this come around so quickly? I thought I just paid this the other day. This is why I teach people to plan for the predictable. Grab a piece of paper, write down every expense that comes up for at least once per year. Christmas, holidays, car maintenance, kids' school stuff, shoes, books, whatever. Health checkups, whatever it is. Now add them all up. It's very simple. And then divide it by 12. That's how much you need to set aside every month into your billing account, your predictable bills account. Then you just put that money aside into that account once a month. This is one step, takes so much pressure off because they're no longer blindsided that the school fees are due again because you know they're coming. You've set money aside already. When that bill comes, you just say, cool, I've got money set aside to pay for it. Rates, mortgage, all these things because you've put money aside already. And here's the key. A good budget isn't about just tracking what you've spent. It's about preparing for what's coming. When you plan for the predictable, you can stop living in constant stress mode and start living in peace mode. Set up bank accounts for spoiling ourselves, bills coming up, planning for the future. You can call them whatever you want. Okay, number four. Stop. We've got 4 stops. Stop drifting. That's an NG, by the way. Drifting. Back into old habits. The power of consistency. If I could give you one secret that separates people who stay stuck from people who win with money, it's this. Consistency beats intensity every day of the week. Most people try to get their finances under control by doing something big, dramatic, effective, cutting out every bit of fun, living on beans and rice for a month, and then they burn out quick. Wealth isn't built in big leaps, it's built in small, steady steps, week in, week out. Think about going to gym. Think about when you go to the gym. You wake up one morning and go, I'm going to get fit today. I'm going to hit the gym and I'm going to go hard. One intense workout. I'm going to get fit. But that won't change your life. If I go to the gym and spend 2 hours sweating it out just today, and I don't turn up tomorrow, and I haven't been there for 3 months, it's not going to change my life. But if I start out doing 30 minutes today, 3 times a week for the next 3 months, I'll start getting fitter. Do it for 6 months, 12 months. I'll start to feel changes, and I'll start to feel stronger. Budgeting is exactly the same. It's not about making a perfect plan once. It's about showing up every month, reviewing your spending, adjusting, keeping working at it. When I first started budgeting after my accident, I wasn't perfect. I blew it some months. But I didn't quit. I kept working at it month after month. I kept tracking it, adjusting, improving. That didn't work this month. Let's try something new. And that's how I slowly built enough surplus to buy my first investment property. And here's the truth. Small steps done consistently beat big efforts done occasionally. Small steps done consistently beat big efforts done occasionally. Show up for your budget every month, even when it feels boring, even when it feels monotonous. But that's how you build freedom. Okay, in conclusion, most people see a budget as a set of rules meant to control you. But your budget is the exact opposite. Your budget gives you freedom, gives you confidence to approach that edge of the cliff, gives you confidence to jump in the car and go for a drive because you know that everybody's following the rules and your money needs to follow the rules. Your budget gives you the power to take control of your money and give it a job, give it exactly what to do. So let's recap. Here we go. So, number 1, stop money disappearing, give it a job. Number 2, stop, what is it? Can't even read my own writing. Stop resenting your money, build in some fun. That's right. Good thing you guys reminded me. Stop living one bill away from disaster. Plan for bills that are coming. You know that there's some coming. And stop drifting back into old habits. Start new habits, build consistency, and you'll see them grow over time. Sit down this week and make your first simple plan. Don't overthink it. Just start. List out some income. List your income. List your expenses. Give every dollar a job. Plan to set some money aside for some bills. And you'll be shocked at how much peace and clarity and focus it can help you. So thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe. Tell me if this content is really helping you. And I can't wait to see you on the next video. Peace out.